Yes, invitees, dear students, very good morning to all of you. On behalf of the organizing committee, I once again welcome you all for this two-day conference on decline interest in science education and research among students, reasons and remedies. We are grateful to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Sir, Honorable former President of India, for graciously agreeing to be the chief guest and inaugurate this important conference today. About the conference, the number of students opting for science after the secondary school stage has dropped significantly in the recent years. This clearly indicated that young students, particularly the brighter ones, are drifting away from science. Tremendous pressure, the changing socio-economic situation and market mechanisms have further added to this process of change from basic sciences to professional courses like commerce, management, information technology, with the lure of high salaries as they step out. Students who opt for science after school are taught in affiliated colleges, which are ill-equipped, inadequate library facilities, laboratory facilities, and poorly staffed. Above all, lack of opportunities for the youngsters to do even reasonable research, let alone be creative and cutting-edge research. Government of India, under the Ministry of Science and Technology and Human Resource Development, has taken several initiatives and innovative programs like INSPIRE, with the objective of communicating to the youth the excitement of creative pursuit of science by attracting the talent to science at an early stage. Interaction meet of the students and the teachers with young scientists with the Nobel laureates to build the required critical human resource pool for strengthening and expanding the science and technology system and R&D base in the country, and also by starting Indian Institute of Science Education and Research in this regard. Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, and he is also the General President of the 100th session of the Indian Science Congress, has unveiled the new science, technology and innovation policy at the 100th session of the Indian Science Congress held very recently in Calcutta, in which a lot of focus has given to the science education in the country. Honorable President of India, who inaugurated the above Science Congress, called upon the scientific fraternity to work in a time-bound manner to help India win a Nobel Prize in Science. Has he noted that it is over 83 long years since Dr. C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize for Physics. Despite many recent initiatives by the government, the situation has not changed much. In view of this, the present conference is planned to discuss all issues concerned with this problem to make science as a preferred discipline of study for our students. To make this conference a meaningful exercise, we are involving all the stakeholders on this issue, like starting from the students from government schools in the rural areas to the Kendriya Vidyalayas, which are in semi-urban and urban areas, and students who also have participated in the INSPIRE and National Children's Science Congress at state and national level, science teachers working in schools, junior and degree colleges, teachers working in state and central universities, administrators associated with science education, starting from the headmaster to the principals of junior degree colleges, DEOs, commissioners and secretaries of the primary and higher education in the government sector, eminent educationists, directors of national institutions, laboratories, vice chancellors of the universities, representatives from Department of Science and Technology, Vigyan Prasar, and also members from science popular organizations like Jan Vignan Vedika from Andhra Pradesh, Bharat Vigyan Samiti, KSSP from Kerala, Tamil Nadu Science Forum from Tamil Nadu, and Agastya International Foundation from Karnataka, representatives from print and electronic media looking after the science education, and also members from other organizations are also involved in this 2 days exercise. The representatives from DST, the organization which is initiated implementing the major programs like INSPIRE, is also joining us tomorrow to share the views and about this major program, that is INSPIRE. This will help us to review the results of this major activity initiated by the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, to improve it further so as to help basic sciences education in the country. National Knowledge Commission admirably summed up the deficiencies and also made several recommendations in the year 2006 and set right higher education in general and improve science education in particular. Dr. P.M. Bhargava, Dadian, Vice Chairman of the National Knowledge Commission, is also with us today as a keynote speaker of this conference. Dr. Mehtab S. Bamji, eminent nutrition scientist, submitted an excellent report to the Government of India on women in science as a chairperson of the National Task Force, highlighting the opportunities and challenges in science for women. She is also with us today as one of the speakers of this conference. Eminent scientist, UNESCO Kalinga Awardee for Popularization of Science, Dr. D. Balasubramaniam, is one of the keynote speakers of this conference. We tried our level best to involve everyone associated with this topic in this conference to discuss all the problems involved on this issue and also to suggest remedial measures that include radical overhaul of the system and complete change in the outlook vis-a-vis education among the bureaucracy and the executive. We have received tremendous response, as you see, to this conference from the participants. It is a rather very difficult task for the organizers to restrict the delegates by screening from more than 1,500 participants to around 500, keeping in view of the accommodation and other logistics. I hope and confident that the deliberations of these two-day conference will be fruitful and provide the required suggestions and recommendations to make science as a preferred discipline of study for our students in the future. I will conclude by calling what our first Prime Minister of India, Mr. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, said in the year 1948, that is about 65 years back. I quote, "India cannot go ahead without scientific and technological knowledge," unquote. Thank you all for your patience here. Thank you.